a very good morning once again. Welcome back in studios. It's now time for us to turn our attention to other stories. So this morning, remember, news is gone, sports, weather is gone. It's now time for us to look at other aspects of our programming this morning. I want to say a very good morning to Ghana and Africa and the rest of the world who've been watching us via our social media handles on MBN 360, the Mega Broadcasting Network. And this is the Mega TV, live and direct, with a Mega Morning Focus, live and direct, from our 10th Avenue Extension, Greater Estate, Nwa Dokono. That is where we are located. We say welcome to Morning Focus, your trusted space for credible news, bold conversation, and the real issues that affect you and I. It is a new day, a new opportunity, and as always, we are here to inform and engage and empower you. Stay with us because today's conversation are one you don't want to mix. My name is El Samuels, and every morning I'm here together with a man,
Bernard Agbemo Eduji.
Bernard Agbemo Eduji. Good morning, Bernard.
Good morning, El.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
And how was your night?
Night was good.
And you're looking good in your.
Thank you. You looking sharp.
In your blue, black, with your red and white, Charlie.
With a touch of every.
Yeah. The number 9, right? A touch of red.
Yeah.
It's good to have that touch of red this morning.
Yeah.
So, but let's quickly run you through with our scripture focus this morning, which is the book. Today I decided to do Lamentation, the chapter 3, the verse 22 to 23. It said, the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. They are new every morning. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases.
Yeah.
They are new every morning. As you wake up this morning, remember that God's love for you is new every morning, because great is the faithfulness of God. Morning by morning, new blessings that we see. Walking with God a day at a time is the key thing to do in this life, a step at a time. You don't run route whilst you are with the Lord. So it said the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. They are new every morning. So what happened yesterday is gone. Yesterday is gone. Another day is born. So God, do something new with my life today. Do something new. Just as you said in your word, you will do a thing.
Yeah.
And I will hear a voice. He said, you will do it and shall I not know it.
Shall spring forth.
And it shall spring forth.
Yeah.
So, Father, do that something new.
Yeah.
And that should be a prayer every morning.
Very
Do
important
something
prayer.
new in my life.
Something
Yesterday is gone.
Yeah.
I need you, oh Lord, I need you. Every second, every minute, every hour,
Every
I
hour,
need you.
I need you.
I need you. Because I don't know what the next seconds hold. Neither do I know what the next minute hold. And I can't tell what the next hour holds. But I can tell you for sure that the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His faithfulness is endured forever.
Yeah.
His mercies endure forever.
Endure forever.
And he's merciful.
Yeah.
And that is it. So you have something to add before we look at the punchline for the morning.
Yes, I mean you've said steadfast itself is a word that means firm, strong. And so Abrafonobeka say adjective.
Yeah.
So the word that is used to describe God's love is firm, strong, enduring. So they are saying that God's love is firm.
It's so wonderful.
It's so wonderful.
Yeah.
It's enduring. And that enduring love never fails.
It never fails.
So it's not love.
It's a consistent.
So it's not love that is shaky. It's enya odo a emu nye den, odo a ene odo otina odo. No. It is a firm, strong love, and it is consistent. It never fails. Right? This is very, very reassuring that once you have God's love, I mean, that is all we need as a people, the reassuring love.
That God loves us. So if you just tune your TV to find us on the Morning Focus, we want to say thank you and want to assure you that God loves you.
He does.
No matter how far you've gone, no
Yeah.
matter what you're going through, no matter what is happening, no matter what is about to happen, know that He said, I will never leave
I will
you,
never leave you,
nor forsake you. And this scripture focus reading is brought to you in association with the Maranatha Power Ministries International behind the Lekma Polyclinic, Nungwa Adogono. When you pick a car from the last stop, it takes you to the last stop. You say you get at Maranatha, and they take you. Yeah. So all we want to tell you this morning that no matter how tough things are in Ghana right now, every morning brings another chance.
Yeah.
That's what the scripture is just telling us about. That the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. They are new every morning. No matter how tough things are in Ghana right now, every morning brings another chance, another opportunity. We have given another 24 hours.
Yes.
We have to make it meaningful. We have to make it count. We need to make sure that when the numbers, the roll call, we are also part of it. Don't waste it because you can't recover time.
Yeah.
A time wasted can never be recovered. Opportunity let go can never come.
Can never come. This thing that you are saying.
Take opportunities as it is, because it will come in different attire.
Yeah.
But I always say that in every darkness, in every tunnel, there's always a silver lining. There's a goal at the end.
Yes. Yes.
A very good morning to you. I want to say a big thank you to the Maranatha Power Ministry, always supporting us to come your way with a scripture focus every morning. Once we sit, remember something will come up. And next is the African proverb. Have you seen a single bracelet that makes noise or jingles?
No.
So the African proverbs this morning say this: a single bracelet does not jingle. What does that mean?
Yeah, I do change.
Okay, so let's tailor it to the Ghanaian populace. We need collective efforts.
Okay.
Government, citizens, and institution to move Ghana forward. We need everybody, because one person, one bracelet cannot jingle. It takes a lot of bracelets that can jingle. Until we can, we know we have a different sound. We have a different sound. So as a nation, as a people, we need that collective efforts. So that's on the lighter note this morning. Now let's go straight away to our front burner, running between now to the next 20-30 minutes of your time. Remember, today we'll be going to, we'll be heading to Befi Krom, Mankasim, Edu Heba. We'll be having a time with Abnabil of Edu Heba. And then today, more head hitting, right? Do we do more head hitting? You had Professor Kwabena Ajedu. Yeah. When he was saying to the spokesperson, Felix, I said, when you say Ghanaians, are you belittling the Ghanaian?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Oh God. I like the way the shots are coming from all angles. I mean, not just the religious bodies. I'm waiting for CEOs. I'm waiting for academia.
The CSOs.
I'm waiting for academia. I'm waiting for civil society. I mean, civil society, academia. Yes, individuals. You know.
No, but you know that
like Moses Famweni, I'm waiting for him.
I think Ghanaians have not taken that statement lightly. When you get up in the morning, do you think about LGBT? You're thinking about how
you're thinking of what to eat.
So
since
which
when?
Ghanaian?
Since when did they start thinking this way?
That's a big question. That's a big question we are looking at this morning. So who is that Ghanaian? That was a question the professor asked. Which of those Ghanaians?
But you see, okay, let me. I don't know if you allow me a minute or two. Let me play the devil's advocate, right? So you see, this is not like I said, currently as we speak, there is no bill before the president.
There is no bill.
There is no bill.
The president, so whatever comes in front of him, he will sign.
Great. So if you are mounting pressure on the president or the executive,
it should rather
I think it's a misdirection.
It should go to the legislature.
Correct.
That is where the anger. But you see, what is angering the Ghanaians? Some people
is the statement.
For the statement.
Yes, absolutely.
When you make those statements, people
you suggest that.
You suggest that. Oh. So it's a ploy that will not even put pressure on the legislator for them to do what they need to do. Because we feel that it's a private member bill.
Yes, which of course it is. But Mr. L, come here, only meaning say I buy any more. We wouldn't have to call on the legislature to do it.
For that one,
because fast.
They will do it. If they want to do sole sourcing. They say what? Certificate of what? Agency. So why can't they do this? Oh goodness me.
Yeah, so we can say that there is no bill before the president, but then if the executive arm is interested in getting this thing passed, I'm sure just a word from the presidency will bring the discussion again. Because
if you look at it, you know, the minority have always raised this question when they say that anytime the bills comes into the chamber, the LB
is taken out. Yeah. Yes, it's taken out of the order paper.
Out of the order paper. Yes. So they don't understand why it should be taken off out of the order paper. I said, yeah, ready. But the Speaker of Parliament also said he will make sure this is done.
So what is he doing now?
Yeah. What is he doing now? What is he also doing now about this matter?
Yeah.
Because now the matter is escalating because of the statement that came from the president, and then the spokesperson also reiterating what the president said.
Yeah.
So now it's making the matter as a mashada.
Yeah.
We need down bonnet palm. We need down a mashada ek cancer. Send a bear. I say a bear. I say you. I send you and can you top list and come top list that you went. Although it's a private member bill, you still push the legislators to look at it and expedite action on it as quickly as possible. Anyway, my question this morning is, let me ask you, Bernard.
Okay.
Ghana's economy. Ghana's economy. Are we seeing recovery or just surviving hardship? I know you always tell me that why do I bring this topic from? But the question is a very simple question. We're asking everybody out there. Those of you, our viewers, our loyal viewers, and those who just joined today to watch us on the Mega TV MBN, the Mega Broadcasting Network, from the 10th Avenue Extension. My question is, Ghana's economy, are we seeing recovery or just surviving hardship? Or you want me to ask a follow-up question?
Oh, you can ask a follow-up, then I would.
Then now you can be able to break it. Are you better off today than you were last year? That's my first question. What has become unbearable for you financially? Do you trust the current economic policies? Should government reduce taxes or increase wages? Which is which? What would you do differently if you were in charge as government? Be honest with us. I want you to be honest with us. Are you coping or barely surviving? The numbers is 0537 158638 053053158638. Be honest with us. Are you coping or barely surviving? just shared that with us this morning. Any in the Inkitown, say Ghana economy, no, who want to say, yeah, recover and now say, yeah, survive hardship. A year ago, what they compare was it to see it's a crime aba a koye ma anase nkoye again abaye financial burden untumi and baby and as social policies are by the go akwemu a wo hwa wo gidie wo mu say ebeboaye as a mindful now as a buying or reduce taxes and now say or increase salaries, wages, and salaries, and ever on that. Now, so when I want in charge, a day. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Patrol.
Nyamia do moment when I on swear. But you didn't baby of Frefi. Hello. Hello. Okay. Yetio one of you. When you mean now, humanos, so between me afraid. Yes, be honest with us. Can no create true do I womb? Are you coping? And now you are barely surviving with honest questions.
Yeah.
And we've been too honest this morning. We're asking, I always tell you, we ask the right questions.
The right questions, yeah.
We're thought-provoking. Let's get out. This is for you. Front burner, it's for you to air out your views. If there's something in your vicinity, you can bring it to us.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I tried calling Mr. Morris. I couldn't get through to. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, boss.
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Yes, sir.
Right, Gabriel, you ain't one of pay. Now, okay, say for him. Sunyai, all right.
Honestly, last year, me the fashion design. Now me contract. But this year, it's me. My this is Shamancy, everybody as a trap. The company said, number soon about now, one to that.
Yeah, that's it, Gabriel. Right, so Gabriel from Sunyai or the Nediato also he's been honest.
Yeah.
And we want that honesty. We want to do the sampling together with you.
Yeah.
Do you trust the current economic policies? Should government reduce taxes or increase wages? Which is which? Are you better off today than you were last year? What has become unbearable for you financially? And what would you have done differently if you were in charge? Be honest with us. Are you coping or barely surviving? And I'm working at you,
barely surviving. Sir, but still,
I try first, still.
Near man says, Subiasa, and so Udu T. Dremoa, na Yashani and Yamidi and Bakudu. On the economy, no, send a reflected one Casangasa, and I can be honest. And yes, friend, politicians, no, oh, yet, politicians very anymore. Yeah, often now you're in politics now, you know. By a person who near cost or one Casangasa says, and yeah, of a kind.
Also last
year, now near me, and you know that designers, no, their trade is directly affected by the economy. Yeah. Semi miti hey miniska me nkopa atare na me boa eh kakra be di me ho a se boga ho ye fe ndi na matie siku na me look sharp ha nti se skin ho a se tinamifo ni niska it affects the fashion designers, it affects the hair stylist, because Oniska or Jane would be and your man who I so they are also directly impacted by the economy. So yes, so to mean that as a man said down koyi ma nkofo nti ne customers no man said nti omon pam niama so what here, and that is how he sees it. So you too, how do you see it in your business, in your trade, in your office, corporate work? Ade bia oye bia no ohwa sen na economy no impact o.
Sen economy na impact o my enter one can now pay 0537158638 also fra na wakania ekoso. Are you excited? I mean, you didn't get on where you're so when I want in charge, what would you have done differently is what we're looking at before we move to other matters. The next following the front burner will be the newspaper review, which will also take the center stage. Right after that, we go to Befi Chrome. Then we come back. But you know something I want to ask today, right?
Just tell me.
On the national policy focus, government spending, are we investing in right priorities?
Right priority.
Are we investing in those areas? Then on the other follow-up discussions here, where side hustles in Ghana, survival strategy or the new normal. And that tells you it's the brutal knife.
You obeying that area now, they
Is a side hustle in Ghana or survival strategy or the new normal? And then there's about a front banner, young cop. Ghana's economy. Are we seeing recovery or just surviving hardship? And being honest with us, just give us a call. Me and you. I mean, I say, Madam or friend into me Anthony.
Emmanuel, let's hear from you. Hairdresser for tailor for seamstress. What is here from fashion and a hairstylist. More fine me.
Some hairstylist. And I'm one nails technicians.
Nail technicians. We want to hear from you. You know, like economy, no say yeah. Siska Okuma also blow your man for bomb tipan because Bebrena 13th month near there bonus near Makoso. And see, if say who says Siano, it's meant to say, and go for Pam near Ma, and go for Bomuti, and go for Bessel nails near
the Tony myself a blackboard and now whiteboard now, painty. Zizinia, boys, I have visual arts, you are. Kumasi. Beautiful. You see all the presidents.
Yeah.
Oh, but one angle, the next was very nice. And you see Jerry Rawlings, Jay Kufuor, the late Arthur Mills is there. You see John Mahama. You see Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
Ado Gagai.
Indeed.
You see him as well. Very nice. Intineja Mana Kotinona. Rana Obiti now. Oh yeah, I'm seeing TV nearby near training Charlie. 0537158638 is the numbers. Let's hear from you this morning on the front banner. And just call us and be honest with us. I mean, be honest. If you are coping or you are barely surviving, let us know. Do you trust the current economic policies? Should government reduce taxes or increase wages? What would you have done differently if you are in charge? So, are you better off today than you were last year? And what has become unbearable for you financially? TATO 0537158638. Your numbers, 0537. But I like the guy from Sunyani, right?
Yeah. He said last year was good.
This year,
Nema is slow.
Charlie. That's also a hard dream, you know.
Hard dream.
A hard dream.
I want to hear from artisans, to hear from the welders, the carpenters, the masons. We want to know, are people calling you for businesses? Are people giving you contracts? How are you feeling the environment? the economy. What's happening to you? You know, sometimes a juma to me ba na fe ye frɛ wa se otena obekona who maybe ode wo mati yare krato. You know, there are times a juma to me buso, you know, ODB crowd to me for be such a juma about how waiting ya kwaya mami. You know, the artisans do that a lot. And so is that the era you find yourself now, or is the idea say I just slow kakra, you are not being booked to full capacity? We want to hear from event organizers, event planners. Are you booked every weekends? Are people chopping birthdays? Are people doing things, you know, hospitality for what's happening? Call us. We want to hear from you. Your guest houses, your restaurants, your hotels, are they being booked to full capacity? What's happening to you? How are you feeling the economy in your pocket? Yeah.
Ekoye dia na mami ente wonka anopai otie Bernard we chichim we breaking it down. Now it's up to you. PCR mo mami event no MCR rather. Mo mami event saying story back anopai amase utie mi a me pese o mami sa video. The video has to do with the man who, and I'm saying, Kenny Friata or Jena Home.
See, the only Nebusia Shibum.
Yekochi sa a new patriotic party member no. Said government should provide support for traders in Kaswa. Yengo chi yengo Kaswa no pray yengo chi na ni oka no. Edi na ban betumi aya. Ba so chi Kaswa from Zanese. You know, old market. Now, old market, you will be seeing
new one. Yeah.
Uti Assembly knows how they've spoken to them severally. They are aware of it. Why do we make it look as if we're not told? Is it an attitude and as a shudder?
So are they demolishing the old structures?
Old structures and coming to put on a new? My only worry is once you take off those people who are the old place, make sure when you finish the new one, they are the first point of call. Now, political. Party
Sana.
David. And see, I'm a tape now already. I'm a yenti tape now and Sana.
The exercise being carried out by the Awutu Sena ex-municipal assembly as part of a redevelopment project has displaced hundreds of traders, leaving many in distress. Addressing a press conference on Wednesday, April 8, the Awutu Sena constituency secretary of the NPP, Michael Andy, said most of the affected traders depend on loans from microfinance institutions and banks and risk defaulting due to the disruption of their businesses. Most of these petty traders have taken loans from microfinance and rural banks within the municipality. Every loan comes with interest, and if they are asked to go home, how would they service their loans? He said. He therefore appealed to President John Dramani Mahama to intervene and support the affected traders, particularly by helping to cushion their financial losses. We are calling on the president to step in and ensure that the capital of the displaced traders, about 800 of them, is supported to ease their burden and enable them to rebuild their businesses, he added. The NPP is also demanding that the assembly has the second phase of the demolish and engage the traders on clear resettlement plans. The party further warned that it could take action against the project in the future if authorities fail to address the concerns raised.
Most of these petty traders deal in acquiring loans from these microfinance and rural banks and some banks within the municipality. And you and I are aware that every loan attracts interest. And so if you are asking them to go, how would they be able to service their loan? That is why we are calling on the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to intervene in this situation and ensure that at least the capital of these displaced 800 petty traders are being met halfway, so that it eases their discomfort and allow them to put their pieces together and start afresh. That is all that we are asking. Compensation is very important in this particular demolition exercise.
Compensation is needed in this particular. Now, what do you make of his assertion? At least, is it calling on government to compensate those whose stores has been destroyed, demolished for a new one to be built? On what basis?
So ordinarily, what I know is that when government wants to put up a new market infrastructure, they move the traders to an interim location for them to be selling until the new structure is completed. Is that what is happening in Kasoa, or the market women are left to their fate? If that is it, if they are left to their fate, then I think this whole exercise was not well thought through. Right. Because you can't just leave the traders like that until when they move the onion sellers, they provided a place for them. So you have to provide a temporary structure. Otherwise, they will be selling at unauthorized places. So first of all, provide an interim place for them, a temporary location for them to be selling until the new place is completed. Then you move them there. If you gave them notice to move and they didn't move and stuff were destroyed, then you can't hold the government accountable for it. You see, sometimes we do humanitarian grounds, it increases lawlessness in this country. Yeah. Government says that move. We are coming to demolish the place in maybe so and so date. Move. They keep announcing. Now, why are so they at now? Now your best say or say abambe compensating me. I think that one, if government does that, then they has resources and doesn't know what to do with those
government
resources.
Is a Father Christmas.
Oh, I mean, so I'm not saying that is what happened. I'm just saying that if
that is
it, then I mean, nobody should ask any government to come and compensate. But if notice was not given and it was just like all of a sudden government, then that was not.
That would be unfair.
That would be unfair to the
But
traders.
Assembly has always said that they have been in tune with their traders, so the traders are aware of what is going to happen. My worry is after you finish building the new one, are you going to hand it over to the old people?
To the old people.
That's always been a problem.
It's also ability to afford, because I know that you have to pay for stores, in the market.
They put some price on
it. So you don't put
sometimes it's a ploy.
So you don't put prices that the ordinary market woman cannot afford.
Right.
Then you because that you have people who can afford it, your own people who can afford it, then no. I mean, if they can even be payments plan, so the mamuna bosume dudo say anase mfie dudo say no. Now the tia kakaka because any store no kwa no betua or hwe or kunu or ma or other enema or ye into fa ni sika nyina entua for stores they say oh man no payment plan mamo up to say na eja mu de tua no kakaka
say assembly no just for no monthly same to be a monthly be utua
monthly no utua na sa na recording na utua na record sa ko say obetua wie na honom no abaye odi akra.
Okay, so let's move on to another issue that has become the banter, the LGBTQ. When the government spokesperson, Phyllis Kwakye-Ofosu, said it's not the priority of Ghanaians. Professor Jedu, and taking it easy with him. But I want you to take a listen to the spokesperson. And right after that, we go to the phone lines and then we move on to our next segment. So MCR, if we get Felix on the line. I think MCR phone are ready. So, but when they are ready, we get Felix Kwakye-Ofosu's conversation online, then we can pick it up from there. The number is 0537158638. The number 0537158638 is the numbers. You can also join us. Let's have this conversation this morning. And you're a bit close to the chapter on this a conversation that we can move on to. But if MCR is ready, please let's get the tape of, let's take a listen to Phyllis Kwatio-Fosu, then we can wrap up the front banner and move through the newspaper review segment. All right. So hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Well, I think he's having a proper challenge with the line until Ubitumi Asan Frebium 0537158638. Numbers no offer no ama otivi no volume no wabrena sekra we mute no podcast muted. Hello, good morning. Okay, and let's get Phyllis' voice, and right after that we come back in studio.
That bill is, I'm a member of parliament, so I know that the executive cannot tell parliament what timelines to use. It doesn't happen. Our constitution bars that from happening.
Okay.
So one of the things at committee level, parliament will work on it. There are many bills that are pending in parliament that I speak to you. Nobody can accuse parliament of deliberately wasting time because I have to go through the process. But I'm saying that all of this would have been avoided if Haruna and his party were committed to getting that bill passed. And if President Akufo-Addo had signed that bill, if they had not instigated the elements to go and purport to file a case to frustrate the process, and the speed with which they caused that bill to be brought back to Parliament, and even added threatening language, telling Parliament never to bring that bill again, is that the posture of a party and government that was willing to sign this bill? They were not. But we in the NDC are committed to doing so. President Mahama has said it time and again. If it lands on his desk today, he will sign it today. That is where we are. The NPP, they specialize in wasting the time of everybody. Carlos, when you woke up this morning, is the first thing that mattered to you LGBT? Was it not about how you are going to live your life today, how you are going to find food to eat, how you will come to work, how to earn a salary, and how to make sure that ends meet? When you come to Ghana today and you list the issues that affect people, is that bill a number one priority of every Ghanaian? It is not. It does not. That it is not something that will adjust when the time comes. That is what the president said. The president spoke with pointers. And Carlos, you have the tape of the president when he went to Philadelphia. Indeed, that is the place where he made that statement. In his interactions with the CSOs, he only referenced that statement he had made. That the West and other partners continue to have pressure for this to be done. And he says that as a country, the things that matter the most are the issues that affect the well-being of the Ghanaian. And how does a president saying this mean that LGBTQ is not important? Which president swears an oath to become president, and the thing that matters to him the most is LGBT? Is it not about the welfare of ordinary people? How to make sure that education is properly financed? How to make sure that health is properly financed? How to deliver good roads? How to ensure that security is top-notch? How to ensure that electricity, water, job creation for the teeny youth who are unemployed? How can anybody see that these matters are not important? And that if a president says these are his priorities, then he has to treat anybody. It simply does not make sense.
All right, so he had Phyllis Kwatio-Fosu, but Philip also makes some statement. Also, MPP for no, they are specialized in what?
Wasting everybody's time.
Wasting everybody's time. Now, MPP for no, I'm wasting your time.
Oh yeah, politics.
Hey, 05 na MPP for no, mama minta monka. Yes, mo wasting yemre, mo say yemre. Mo yenkrofobia, we are specialized in disrupting. Mo send mre, microphone mre. No crebe ne wom 0537158638. And numbers. Momentum. I just go 5 minutes. We'll wrap up and we'll bring you the news paper review. 0537158638. And numbers. 0537158638. Numbers are also over to me a friend CA na yen treating in common and treating common until see and so now sorry Jumedian so 0537158638 And the numbers you can call us now, and let's have that conversation before we venture into Ofra. On my danger, they're having difficulties. When they call, they want to listen to themselves this morning on the radio, on the TV, and that is what is making it difficult. Ofra, my volume never TV, and Brenna Sekra, and I try free ho, na any kasa. And also, I also be enjoy. We still credit.
We still credit.
What do you say? We still credit. Into Yesrao. Yesrao pa Ofra no I sa. We sa abebua menu nyina. Na itumi di ho komo. Gana ye nti na also befre. Enu ti na enso be sorry anopa. Nya betina ye no twetwe nkomo a emu ode nkomo a ebebo amagana etumpon enunti na yeba betena anopa bia ene okasenti yesrawo Ofra no ma TV no volume no akofum na yadwetwe nkomo ewo phone so 0537158638. Are you doing it because as time unfolds, the question is, are you doing it because it must be done? Or because it serves as a meaningful purpose, or you are doing it mainly because you can, or because it is what you have always done. Challenge yourself to honestly examine the way you spend your time. You are likely to find many opportunities to gain new value from the moment in each day. Right, so that takes us to, but in between that, the newspaper time, I want to thank those who called this morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Nyamiado mo mpacho udin baby of refi.
It's like quite sure as someone program on anytime more because some ministers of millions here in facing this effect. No, oh, no, 2028 next one.
Again, share that 0537158638. And numbers no also over to me afre. And I like it. I like it that way. Offer 30, 60 seconds. Now, no being so to me. I've asked I trade. Hello, good morning. But you would in baby of free. Okay.
Yeah.
Yatsi. All right. Yeah, that's it. 0537158638 and numbers no. Also between our friend of pay at check wide 0537158638 and numbers no 0537158638. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. But you're fraud, then a free him.
But you're from the for
every takrade. Yeah, that's the one so in your brain, yeah, because it's me until.
But some of them there. MPP, as if you are NDC oil and your. When you want some work, we need to there. And you can't say you problem, so the book has said no problem. And then as you are passing your working. There was the fear for the union, the usual by the Indian Also, but also the man is what is so from. Also, no, it's what's the white out there. I don't know. I'm so not.
Martin Wonkapa, that's it. Right. It should be our takrade. 053-715-AC. Martin. 053-715-8638. A numbers are once a bit my friend. You can also call us at Iomi. Omanya Mafia Motuno. I know our lady there. We're looking at Ghana holistically and some of the things that has transpired and what is happening. We call it a front burner. And we want you to be honest with us. I mean, we've asked two things. Be honest with us. Right.
The politicians.
You like the
I like the Fanti. Yeah, I like the Fanti. Now, Oka Fanti, no, the Brofo one.
And that's the Fanti, the intimate come with that Brofo.
You know, right?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to speak Fanti, but my mom is meant to wait. You know what my mom did? My mom came to learn the Ewe. So she didn't speak her language with us. Yeah.
So that is where the problem is. Hello, good morning. Hello. All right.
Why is, you see, politicians are not honest people.
Why?
Once upon a time, NPP, the only person I can spare in the NPP on this LGBTQ plus issue is Reverend Johnny Tim Fojo. At least he has been consistent.
Right.
When his party was in power, he was advocating for the signing of the bill. And he's doing that consistently. It makes sense. Once upon a time, the NPP was in power. They had all the rights. They had all the power. They had all the ability. Everything that is required. They had the majority in parliament. In fact, if they had wanted the numbers in parliament, if they care to know, most of the people on this private members bill were members on the minority, which means that they would never have lacked numbers. In actual sense, the bill was passed and was sent to the president. The president's reason for not signing, in fact, he actually directed that the bill should not be presented to him because there were suits filed at the Supreme Court. Richard Sky of City FM filed a suit at the Supreme Court, and there was another, I think, researcher from the University of Ghana who also did. And so, because there was a legal suit pending, he couldn't have signed the bill into law. So
which is right.
Which is right. But then, if he wanted to, he still could have signed it. I mean, the still couldn't have prevented him. There was
he was also looking at.
Well, yeah, you can understand. He's a lawyer, so maybe After that, after the suit was determined and all of that, they didn't sign. They had all the rights. They didn't sign. So why didn't they sign? And why are they now pushing for the NDC to sign?
No, because if you look at the law itself, I think the law was taken back into Parliament for it to be rectified. There was a certain aspect of it. When I read the first copy that came out, I was asking myself, because even you and I, if we read the nitty-gritties of it, you and I can also have issues with it that we're not a copa. You can go for 10 years. And so all those things need to be rectified. So take it back. Let them do. Now, I think some CSOs also came in. Let them do some changes to it. Others also believe that let's not criminalize the whole stuff. Because already in our constitution, the uncanny knowledge law is there. But until somebody reports it, you
can't take any action.
Because you can't do it in the open.
It's something that happens
behind the scenes.
Yes.
So why do you want to put it? Because if you make it from what I saw, it means that some which is wrong. So I think the law itself needs to be looked at.
But of course, if they had wanted to get it signed,
they could have done
it. So why are they now? You had all the powers to sign the thing. You didn't do it. somebody has come, and you are mounting pressure on the person to do it. Why didn't you do it?
Because the person make the political campaign too.
But if it was that easy, why didn't you sign it?
No, the point is
I'm just playing the devil's advocate.
But the person also did. The person also did use it as a yardstick to get him out, because he said, I will sign up in my signature to it. Now he's also coming to tell us any priority.
So you should understand why the person is not signing, because you've been there before.
So
they are just trying to look. In my view, it's not as if the NPP force is here. Omo be Ghana force mama. You know, Ghana for and more champion. That is not true. Look, we all know why NPP is pushing this, just to score political points.
When the NDC was also positioned.
And that is the dishonesty of the politician. The politician will use every topic to his advantage. So the NPP is pushing this because they want to score political points. Oh, NDC kaso ombeye eno muntimi nye enuti no Ghana for mumbo moti. And so no so wo hono wanye wo so wo nka wo tumi bia sa obeye wanye nti e de na ade a wo wentimi anye no obi kan say obey onye no bo nechi nso woni nyenti a o nipa netimi nye
nipa no so ka say obey no ono so asise obeka jense enka na dwen.
Of course, so both parties no, they are not being truthful to Ghanaians.
So you love what a woman said, isn't it?
Oh, they are not being truthful. They are not being truthful, and the fact that they will play every issue politically to their advantage is worrying. And yes, it is just to give them political leverage.
The point is that the love for their party is bigger than the love.
Oh yes.
But let me go to the cocoa farms this morning. Let's go to the cocoa farm. Once you brought this, I want to go to the cocoa farm as to whether the NDC did promise that look, the farm gates and give them 6K, and as you remember 22587, and also in Yesikanto. I said, American. And you Frank are not on minority chief with Penco farm. Our bono. Reginian Coutini chief farmers in the Biansana, Yabe newspaper, and here tell MCR says, I tape now already.
Yeah, you better put your seminar if you book Kratas. Say, yang as a dumb woman, yeah, Casano, yeah. But put your seminar promoting. And so, who took what can own, yeah. Media being said, and he said, now you say your war. Any idea of the boy at all? Sakui, Yay Jai and Nay Jai or Chinako said, you are John Mahama. You need to die. The Oman Penia or what experience in terms of public service ever pay. Necessarily,
President Mama said, yes, no baby, na kwanidi. Yes, and one page of my and this I ask your man by Yamobo. Was one person can be street children. Say, baby, I have an idiot. Sabia, no person, and Plan be made street children. Because I said, baby, a school be a is custom. Yes, we are Niska. What do you chronicle square? Who could tell school fees? Yes, yes, I am my hostel. And Sana Akolano, Etimi and your baby ada. And say no, Ama, Yabopi say, would
Maui ada dying. When you brepa and Yakonia Mania Wino Ghana and paying for more Ghana, one can sanche or Mampani Mama, and in NDC Abine. Omaha Kuya4 Usumi Siani Ena Ikuku Abanan Toy. When you break around a Yeska and Fantomo, Nasako Kubi, and Kwamayama. Into about a pet Ghana, my actual. A Kuya4 bele won't you soon.
So we're going to the Bono Ahafo, and we're back in studios again. You had the minority chief whip. You had some of the cocoa farmers. That's what we're saying. Are we not being told something? And something is going on that we don't know.
What is that cocoa?
What's why?
What that dying? Mama, what do you cut?
Now, Mama, the cocoa worker.
Oh, God.
No, the cocoa worker.
Politicians nagasa ohu omo musem na ya timemufo ni dinya omo. You see, when you are communicating, be clear, be factual, and no in future you will not have issues because you were clear in your communication. No ambiguity.
Yeah.
When you were telling cocoa farmers that you were going to increase the price, did you tell them on what basis?
That's a question.
That if the world market price remains the same, I am going to increase, I'll pay you better than the current regime is doing. And can we suffer to explain? Because you lay the premise, if the world market price remains the same or if it is increased, I'll pay you better than the current regime. But if you say that you buy a bit better than, of course, now for me, it is a fact that NDC is paying farmers better than NPP in terms of percentage. If you strike the percentage of how much they are paying the farmers vis-a-vis the world market price, NDC is doing about 90%. Even though it is 2,600 or so, but they are doing 90% because the world market price has fallen as compared to what NPP was doing. Even though NPP was paying 3,006, but the world market price at the time, 3,006 was just about 60-something% or 50-something%. So in terms of percentage, NDC is paying the farmers better. But how many of our farmers understand these dynamics? And that is why when you are communicating to people, farmers, the market women, be clear, use the simple language. No ambiguity. Don't promise what is not there. Tell them what you will do, at what condition, so that in future you don't have to be explaining yourself, explaining. Now it is true. You said that you paid the farmers better. You are doing it. But do they understand? To him, once the price has fallen from 3,006 to 2,500, you can't convince him that you are paying him better. And that is the situation the NDC finds itself now. It's the reason all politicians, you see, people are learning every day. People are getting more educated. They are getting wiser. So don't think that you can play to their ignorance. You can't do that. If you want to play to their ignorance, they also play to your dishonesty.
Well, playing to your dishonesty when you try to play to their ignorance. Kwame sends this message in and was asked, Chairman General, do you think the NDC paid better than the NPP in terms of the world market prices? Do I have to answer this, right?
Oh yeah. Yesterday you even give some.
I gave some figures, figures. So let me go back. Let me go back to Kwame. Kwame, the answer, it is not a simple yes or no. That's what I can say for now. Both the NDC and the NPP have paid cocoa farmers differently at different times, and the reality depends on global prices, timing, and also policy direction. That is, now let me look at the NPP paid cocoa farmers recent years, 2023, 2024, about 2,070 Ghana cedis per bag. 2024, 2025, which was around $3,100 per ton, that's 64% of the world price. Okay. Now, October 2025, end of NPP era at the cocoa season, the NPP increased to 3,625 per bag. Now, meaning NPP increased prices significantly, especially when global prices were rising. Now, what NDC is paying now, 2025, 2026, August 2025, early NDC period, about 3,228 through to 3,625 per bag. That was how it started. It started, by then it was 3,100, so they added 128 cedis to it, and then later it went to 3,625. February 2026, that's the current adjustment, reduced to 2,587 per bag. But here is the difference. NDC is now paying about 90% of the export price, FOB, free on board. NPP previously paid about 64 to 70% of the FOB. So who is paying better? I think that's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you look at the actual cash per bag, NPP late 2025 was 3,625. NDC 2026, 2,587. NPP paid higher nominal price at that peak moment. Now, if you look at fairness, that's the share of the world price, NPP 64 to 70% of the world price. NDC 90% of the world price. So NDC is giving farmers a bigger share of the global price. That is where the difference is. But in terms of the nominal, now the difference is largely due to the global cocoa price cash, not just politics. Let me reiterate this. I'm saying that the difference is largely due to the global cocoa price of cash, not just politics. Cocoa prices fell sharply from the very high levels in 2024. And Ghana had to reduce farmers' price to match the market. So under the NPP, the farmers enjoy higher prices when the global cocoa prices were booming. And that is where, that research I brought the other time was telling you the number of people working at the cocoa board is unnecessary. So under the NPP, the farmers enjoy higher prices when the global cocoa prices were booming. Under the NDC, prices have dropped. But government says farmers are now getting a bigger share of the actual world market value. So the real question is not just who pays more, but whether the system itself is fair to the farmers.
That is it.
That is a question. It is not about who pays more, but whether the system itself is fair to the farmers.
And it is because of this arbitrary determination of what percentage of the market price to give to the farmer. And that is why I support every decision or policy to carve a certain percentage that we are not going to pay farmers less than 70%. It means that a cost to a farmer nakasani or be calculating 70%. No one says say na wasa abentu yami. A bafema farmer nakasa be calculating 70%. So say a cocoa no you turn say or man say so. Into 70% or how much chichemu edio son no e be say into no na aban de be mame. So cocoa krani nakasani. Ba se we ni ejan ma aban into aban ba bia aban bia ba no ono no determine. So, sisi ano ebo no cost you too much. Into me ma 70% a obenye sika dodo. Into ende ma me ma 40 and 50. So cocoa ne bo na kosoro. Into yen fan se me aban Mr. L ye cocoa kwani na makoton cocoa na ono no ado cocoa no dia ma me no. Makoton cocoa no ebo no wosoro pa so me buy me say na say ebo e wosoro too much. Me ma no 500 cry ye because ebo no wosoro. Meanwhile, 500 no, obehene be 20% per of the world market. Ahia me cotton 500 na me ma me say no. E mu be 20%. And so me say me man no ni na obenye sika too much. You see, so arbitrary determination or aban we mema will say ochina ye bema will say. But if we cap it, we are not giving any farmer less than 70%. And the farmer ni nim say cocoa no ebo no kosro eba femu. I'm not taking anything less than 70%. You don't have to explain. You see, MPP wouldn't have been playing. You see, and I'll always call on the hypocrisy of politicians. The hypocrisy of politicians. Today, the MPP is doing campaign with cocoa prices. When they were in power, how much did they give in? If we were to go by percentages, how much did they pay cocoa farmers? Do they think they pay cocoa farmers well? They did not. MPP did not. And that is the fact. The fact that they gave them higher money doesn't mean they pay them well. The higher money is just a fraction. A fraction. It's not even up to 70% of how much they sold the cocoa.
Between 64 to 70.
And it is dishonest, Franca. I'm not on Prensa. MP. You are being dishonest. You are being dishonest. And that is why I pray. I thank Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo for free SHS. I pray that one day every Ghanaian will be educated. You can't fool Ghanaians again. If every Ghanaian is enlightened, every Ghanaian, Mr. L, one thing, politicians in Africa and in my country, Ghana, politicians in Ghana strive on ignorance. They strive on ignorance. Now politicians know. That is why when they call and they are throwing dust, I counter it. Because somebody will feed on the lies. And that is how politicians strive. Look, the average Ghanaian politician is happy when you are not informed. But when you are informed and you ask the right question, that is why when they go on, they come here, they will prepare. You can't come and sit here and then say something and go, and I'll not point you to your word. No. So I pray and I thank Nana Dankwaku for that. She say free SHS until be a co school. When we are all enlightened, politicians cannot lie to us.
All right.
They cannot, because they know that we are informed. When you were in power, Frank, and not done pray, you were majority chief whip. How much was your government paying cocoa farmers in terms of a percentage or fraction of the world market price? You were paying them less than 60%.
Right,
today you are calling on government to do what?
Just hold your gun. Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Can you turn the volume of your TV set down? If you've done that, let me hear you. Hello.
Hello.
Who am I speaking with? Your name? All right, so we're looking at the debate side, which is, let's be honest, the world cocoa price has dropped. Government cannot pay what it does.
And that is what the MPP is not telling farmers.
And
they are not telling farmers that prices have dropped. Oh, abentum or this cabin.
Let's be honest.
How will government get the money?
The world cocoa price has dropped. Government cannot pay what it does.
That is it. That is it.
What NDC is doing differently is fairness. For the first time, farmers are getting close to the real value of their cocoa. 90% is not a joke. Would you rather be cheated with a higher figure or paid fairly based on reality?
Absolutely.
That is the question. I want to ask. That is for the pro-NDC argument. Then the NPP, farmers do not eat percentage, they eat money. Hello, good morning. Hello? Well, I think I've lost the person. Now, so the NPP argument is that farmers do not eat percentage, they eat money. Under the NPP, farmers took home more cash. Simple. Today, prices have dropped drastically and farmers are suffering. You can't tell a farmer 2,587 is better than 3,625 because of percentages. Reality on the ground matters more than theory. Can fairness feed a farmer's family? Why should the farmers suffer because of global price changes? If NDC is paying 90%, why are farmers still complaining? Hello, good morning. Me pacho your friend saying I offer him sir. But your friend saying. Okay, it's you. 60 seconds, Yanko. All right. Ms. Medasi, all the way from Kumasi. My question is that can fairness feed farmers' family? Why should cocoa farmers suffer because of global price changes? If NDC is paying 90%, why are farmers still complaining? Did the MPP overpromise and overspend to create today's crisis? It's also another question. 0537. Hello, good morning. Ma otivi no volume non call from the ending come on phone so.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. I got a question.
Hello.
Why did
Can you please tell us your name and where you're reaching us from, please? Well, she wouldn't want to answer my question. Are you a cocoa farmer? Do you know one? If you're a cocoa farmer or you know one, are things better now or worse? If you had the choice, higher price but less transparency, or lower price but fairness, call us now. 05371586. Hello, good morning. Can you turn the volume of your TV set down, please? Then you tell us your name. Udine baby of Refinianko.
Good morning.
Yes. All right. Yetio.
I am one my dear to William someone, 2017 is a cocoa price to world market and access to anti. Now saying I'm buying a like I'm buying to anymore. And answer the price now buying so that can have so and issue of Ghana, one customer himself. Now that I'm not saying I don't grab my organ believe some. On the issue of having one bit out there, the Ghana is slow what today that first world market price and what thing our will say that thing that we use. Another world market price and then is a like means at the deal you have in mind before your ground say you don't at my that brings me so say you need to say and that's a over take question again can you know one thing that and this we don't give it this will be it's also one to one question India. So back teaching me up, or show back and that's teaching me. I also got a big and now I'm good community. In the residence, you don't really tell your mom to do. I never reach anything. For people to 10,001. Wow, my also open here. What is the thing to in the lab? Because this is not a baby. Because this is your and your and education. What they actually thing. And so they are for you are people that are you know about you just
all right, Medasi, thank you so much. Have a great morning out there. You've overstayed your 60 seconds. Thank you. Are you a cocoa farmer or do you know one? Are things better now or worse? If you had a choice, higher price but less transparency or lower price but fairness, call us now. Send your WhatsApp messages on 053. Hello, good morning. Can you kindly turn the volume of your TV set down and let's have a conversation on the phone?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Within the baby of if your name where you're reaching us from. Pacho, over to me, Ejinaye, may you feedback from you. TV in the volume no on. It's your kasa. It take you time for you to reply.
Okay.
Ma TV no volume no enko from sir.
Hello.
Yes, meet you.
Secondly, oh, after no matter what you say, oh, I'm going to clear that out. I'll give you one. Oh, yes, because the leader is. Since you are right, you can't remember. Can I do? This year, so the one oh, was on the break. The year, oh,
all right, Medasi, I think we need to straight this. Debate will still be on the cocoa farming. If NDC is paying 90%, why are farmers still complaining? Did the MPP overprice and overspend to create today's crisis? Is cocoa farming still wealth in Ghana? If you're a cocoa farmer, you can talk to us. Higher price but less transparency, or lower price but fairness. Good morning. Mr. Morris, hey, Mr. Morris, now, oh, Emra, oh, number be ending with 57. Check your phone. Check it. My friend, one fa. Okay. Hey, Mr. Morris.
That then is also the mind and long as well the mind. And the part that then Sabina G. A part of Mason would oh, this government that was happy for the government. Was just yet that the young is happy and then yes, happy as so. I will do also with Jaka. I don't know my baby or dear to be planned for you. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, no joke of pocket, break, and after still no. Na session now or more at the ball from Amoshi. Oh, that's a return. The same welcome to this kind of Eposa. And again, the whole that Daniel is here also how we do. Oh, for beautiful Tanina for 2020 to 2024. Oh, I said the kind of that open the because first no you found back at Pachi Granadi. You're giving nothing so you me, but what do you do? Papa. And this is not better than money in Nayapa. Yes, so nothing more than say what about that to be frank. Or present young for your much yes, because people will be to me. Or we to Missika. They have this kind of that's about what that's in over the back. Yes, I never want to get number 4 years, year old. Or my name Lucy at 12 years old, in the 2 Semanchi. Force
Namisha, Mr. Morrison, and Yamindo can cocoa farm was also cocoa farm. I'm a caller be fair to find out something in 2017. In 2017, a bag of cocoa was 475 Ghana cedis. So the equivalent tonnage was 7,600 per ton. Price was maintained, the 475 per bag was maintained for the 2017-2018 cocoa season. Government did not increase it due to falling world cocoa price at that time. Now, from 2017, it was 475 Ghana cedis. To 2024, it was 2,070 Ghana cedis. 2025 is 3,625. Then 2026 is 2,587. So this shows cocoa prices have increased massively over time, even though they fluctuate. In 2017, cocoa farmers were earning just 475 per bag. Today, even with all the complaints, they earn over 5 times that amount. So that is the matter. Well, we need to bring a closure to this because we need to go to Befi Chrome. We need to look at also some news headlines quickly, and then we can go to Befi Chrome and come back. But in the nutshell, in the final bit of this, whether it is NDC or NPP, one thing is clear: Ghanaian cocoa farmers or Ghanaian cocoa farmer is still struggling. We need to be honest. The real issue is not politics. It's sustainability, fairness, and survival. If Ghana's cocoa is if cocoa is Ghana's backbone, then why is the farmer still bent over in hardship? Hello, good morning. Sir, 025, right? That's your number. Okay, maybe I must have review. Let me quickly run through the news headlines fast. Now, Befi Chrome. That's it. Because me kase be di callers ni share yen. Etinia Obisa for 2017, it was 475. Callers almost on the more far. It's not a question of fairness. Yeah. But whatever it is,
percentage and first endorsement. I mean, you are right, percentage endorsement, but then say mean to me mausika anyhow.
Well, but that is every human being will not say. So you see, that is why I say whether it is NDC or NPP, one thing is clear: Ghanaian cocoa farmer is still struggling. Yeah. The real issue is not politics. It is sustainability, fairness, and survival. Yeah. If cocoa is Ghana's backbone, then why is the farmer still bent over in hardship? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. There should be a way to go about this thing so that at the end of the day, we'll be on behalf.
And that is why the way forward is very important. For me, my little hope is built on the policies that the government is proposing, that we are going to we are going to retain about 50% of our beans here, so that it is not affected by any world market price. And also, we are going to raise domestic bonds to purchase, the cocoa, right? So that it will reduce that debt and all of that comes to also affect, the cocoa farmers. It's the reason that government is also not able to cushion them a little, because already there is debt in the sector to be cleared. So it is the way forward that gives us a little hope. Yeah.
The way forward is what gives us a little hope. Until the cocoa farmer smiles, Ghana's chocolate story is incomplete. That is what I leave you with. I said, until the cocoa farmer smiles, Ghana's chocolate story is incomplete. So we look at the news headlines quickly, and then we go to Befi Chrome this morning. So let's start with the Daily Post. President Mahama has no broken promise on anti-LGBTQ bill, Akwatia MP. Mahama and Macron strengthen ties at the Elysee Palace. Oforiate's passport seized after bill set to reappear in U.S. court on April 27th. That's the story on the Daily Post.
Okay, let me do the Daily Democrat. 200 U.S. students head to Chebi in education tourism drive. Good one there. Dr. Johnson Esiama outlines central bank trade-offs at Kwewu Forum. Herbal medicines rising future. Mahama champions health sovereignty at France summit. And the big one here, before I do the big one, alleged 6.5 million from Trafigura, not enough to run Bogoso Prestia mines. And the big one here, E&P tops Damai mining bid. I mean, this is an old story, but it finds its way on the front page of the Daily Democrat.
The overseer says finance minister urges bold reforms as EBIT leaders converge in Accra. That's the Economic Community of West African States. MPP has no credibility to speak on LGBTQ issues, Akwatia MP. Mahama nominates 5 to Ghana's Fiscal Council to strengthen economic oversight. NPA COMAC champions safety excellence in the downstream petroleum sector with launch of Safety Week 2026. Okay, so I think those are the major stories on the Overseer newspaper.
The exclusive new commander takes charge of IGP special operations. I suppose that is the Black Maria. NPA intensifies safety education at Kwewu Easter. Palestine warns over Israeli death penalty law. That is something that is also gaining global attention. Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa, that is the president for the people of Zimbabwe. This is also an old story. It came yesterday. Mnangagwa. Yeah. City FM expands Easter orphan project nationwide. Questions rise over 65 million $65 million US Trafigura agreement. These are the stories on the front page of the exclusive.
Daybreak. MPP increases polling station coverage. Oforiatta freed from ICE detention. Deportation trial begins April 27. UNFPA condoms are locked at port as contraceptive crisis looms. A+ unveils bold vision as Gumwa Easter Carnival shines. Stories on the Daybreak.
The Business and Financial Times, BNFT. In investment, bond market recovery leaves corporate issuers behind. Some news here. Oil revenue sinks 43%. APSA, our environmental and social contribution to the economy. Ghana is back in the bond market, but still in probation. About banking, Republic Bank calls on local enterprises to scale with innovative financing. Trade, domestically made Twyford tiles penetrates international markets. And economic activity grows 7.5% in January. Stories on the front page of the BNFT.
Now let's do the Metro Lens. Zoom Lion Geo Pomona seal deal to transform Zimbabwe waste sector. NDC ground deception over anti-LGBTQ plus bill expose MPP. Ken Oforiatta released from US ICE Center, and EBID fate hinges on our action.
Okay.
To forcing.
Okay, there is a graphic showbiz, but I'll take that one lastly. So let me do the National Enquirer. Combat details, tours decline, and then outlines recovery efforts. That is Edmond Combat. He is the MD or CEO for the Tamaoil refinery, and he has detailed what has led to the decline and also outlined steps to recovery. Death trap. Ewutu Breku police station in state of disrepair, has the picture of the IGP on the front page. Bogosu Prestia mine in shambles from $500 million US investment to 65 million loan. Concerns mount over proposed 100 million Ghana Exim Bank facility for heat Goldfields. The BOG is on the front page. Governor Siama highlights central bank policy trade-offs at Kwewu Business Forum. NPA COMAC champion safety excellence in downstream petroleum sector with launch of Safety Week 2026. These are the major headlines on the National Enquirer.
Daily Graphic, Intercity Commercial Shuttle, Toyota, Volkswagen, no. National Road Safety Commission. Say no for those. LBM commends nation's responsible gold sourcing. Anti-Galamsey fight not stopgap, crackdown. Minerals Commission Deputy CEO. Twin Fort Tiles boosts Ghana's industrial agenda as international demand grows. Crude production hits 6-year low. PIC calls for urgent investment plan. Daily Graphic.
From the Daily Graphic, let me do the New Republic. The New Republic say Clossack boss Bampuado busted, caught drawing salaries from 3 sources. GPRTU versus VIP fair war looms. High-income voters flee NPP. NDC doubles its share. That is according to Musa Dankwa of Global Info Analytics. NPA moves to weed out cheap labor tanker drivers. The deputy minority whip is on the front page. That story found itself again. Minority demand sweeping reforms at Kou Forum. And the front page, the big story here, Ken's rebel machine gears up to bury Bawumia. Movement accuses NPP infiltrators, targets Samira as curse. Bawumia will never be president. These are NPP internal matters finding its way to the front page of the New Republic.
PIAX raises alarm over declining oil production, missing petroleum revenue. Business analyst has a story. Commercial use of Toyota Wagner unlawful. NRSA. Gumwa Easter Carnival is about development, not just fun. A+. Economic growth slows to 7.5% in January 2026. Oforiatta released from ICE detention following judicial order. Business analyst.
Okay, the dispatch. Responsible business practice is often the reason success becomes sustainable. That is according to KGL's Alex Dade. Coming soon towards NDC's 2028 presidential slot, an in-depth analysis. Watch out for this in-depth analysis in the dispatch. Ghana ranked 11th most polluted country in Africa. 11th most polluted country in Africa. About 54, 57, 55 countries, you know. Ghana is the 11th most polluted country in Africa. Once upon a time, somebody promised, I'll make Accra the cleanest city. Focus on IGP Special Operations Team. Stories on the front page of the dispatch. Any wo say Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah Ghana, the blaster of Africa. Ghana a champion reparation. Ghana a bodiya na sisi obia. When our president went to Paris, look at the reception. Fools were military way welcome. Yet a fin dokro yen, fin am many yen, and nam ya yesuba and boninti. A fin am many yen. Africa yina chese. Yenu anu mo Burkina mo te sen yen. Enye ni wo. Yenu mo Togo. When you go to Togo, use the streets of Lomé and see. Clean, discipline. Enye ni wo se Togo aye mbu omo ho te esen yen. Enye ni wo Rwanda mo. The countries are mo body na yesre chi. Omo ho te sen yen. Enye ni wo oti fie na oti mi no. Ene me akasa enye me ni wo mpo. Say yenu anu mo aye body a ho de okoye de Djibouti mo omo nyina omo ho te. We should be ashamed of ourselves.
Let me move on to the Archives newspaper. Volta chiefs condemn Iyoko raise for Gabriel Tanko. Caution, no institution is above the law. Pando Afram planes Fanto grounded over 7 months. Passengers are packed into wooden boat. Yet na yakonya capside. Chop 9 months operative hijack Galamsey site. Zoom Lion Geo partner to tackle Zimbabwe's waste sector. Stories on the Archives.
Gumwa Easter Carnival, the Chronicle. Gumwa Easter Carnival is about development, not just fun. That is according to A+, the MP for the area. Lawyer petitions Mahama to suspend AIA's Terminal 2 project. That is the Accra International Airport Terminal 2 project. If you want to have the details of his argument, grab the Chronicle paper. You'll find that on page 3. The big story here, Hit Goldfield strikes $2.8 billion deal with Trafigura. 700,000 ounces of gold to be sourced from Bogoso Pristia mine. And the verse for the day, Proverbs chapter 11, the verse 18. A wicked person earns deceptive wage, but the one who sows righteousness reaps a sure reward. I will take that again. A wicked person earns deceptive, wages, but the one who sows righteousness reaps a sure reward. This is the verse that the Chronicle is giving us today to ponder on. Stories on the front page.
All right, so let's do the final newspaper this morning. The final one has to do with Daily Guide. LGBTQ plus bills U10. Don't belittle our intelligence. Methodist Bishop to government. Reconstruct Terminal 2, not repurpose. Lawyer petitions Bahama. Adrian Group pledges allegiance to Ochehene. Oforiatta released from ICE detention.
Okay.
The head Goldfields Trafigura deal, 2.8 billion deal. Story on the Daily Guide. That's the final newspaper.
I do have the showbiz, the graphic showbiz. Raskuku is on the front page. Ghetto youth, not rascals. That is according to Raskuku. And my favorite female artist in Ghana is also on the front page. Wendy Shay. Crazy things I go do for love. Yeah, yes, Wendy Shay is on the front page, and the story is Shay, alongside other top stars who headline the Telecel Ghana Music Award Experience concert in Koforidua. You can find that story on page 4 of the showbiz. And the last one I will do, use your economic power. Use your economic power like the way Satawale is doing. And that is Gramps Morgan charging all creatives. Yeah. All
right, so now stay with us. Coming up next is a segment many of you always look forward to. That is Edu Heba. Abnabio is up, where we take a closer look at your health and how natural remedies can help you live better, stronger, and stress-free. So we go to Befikrom. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.
Tony. Dr. Adu Muhammad said, "Me encounter SM Francis say nyame nshira wo bia. Nyame nye obi bia kese. Na said de enne me ba me dofo all kan abusua. Ya di abroni atumi ansa Dr. Adu baya wa besa. Dr. Dwe yenye udeni. Adek yese nkwa sombo. Onkwasom yebo. And it was an every Edu Heba Hospital. Anna era number to do so. Edabod say ye de sanya dear. Ah, what to see any tea and in pemu. Ye unquote German near to Asiam if ye damma wa pomo dear CPS. Na ye the bonus net chiato and on ye see ye the busu assistant or to say. Watenga no ewu kojo tro nyane no brim no asori gina wo enenti esan say enam betena se ye dey SM meters na dey mewuram because me do get na no tanya nyame aka SM abusan fa me TV so bi won akon wo gina get na no do so aka me the box empty box and everything TV so but me da twere ampo anse se wa mo akoma tom yi se me ntwa na me ka se wi amo age ne boko enenti abusan ye say e do bajo atrema adanti na nkasa na nam eno ntina meduru ya na SM no obi apesa onje emfiri minsem na bottom ne ba kwampo driver no ko je nam se na no Thursday me ba obi je ene dem mo bi anje ana me de aba enenti me do foot say papa no also no taso no kind o se water graphic am obi kenkan no mata no de gan kan ni nyina ma me ne mo kan ne brofum etimi da na betwi translation. So I say, SM bitches, a dread the abasa, ye de ba ama aware de amefie aye de ama enkodani aje, a kunu when ya jama, ye no musweni aje, and then atom in chimney, I'm a man, SM bitches, bakufu one. Often coffee, Namia de attach, and Yangatan better check the man boko, and then in a happy home. And then to say what graphic I'm obedient kind, nana, Mr. L.D. Kakayan. We ye bema and transema bema. Now, no about metro man, now, sister, bra, wati mu sa de ne nko yi apomuden ne ho sa woni oba no konhye mu a wuti mu se dodo aka to be ko wantimi anko minute ade to so no kekekeke no wantimi SMB chese ye edru asa wonu mu asa wo de no wo ko on say normal we na kata ko pa san ne te pa boko na SMB de mo akọ pa so ati ase e class for yourself our classroom no anama wi a na for ba na ka say wo be mem obana ma fans enya de obewie no ka cho say de we ye ni there be ebusia so wie na obana ka say de ye tumi ye ni na kire say problem wo ho yade wo ho bibi wo nipadua ni mu a enko yie bibi wo usisi mu no ma enko yie o mema ye ne ensipi ensita na Dr. Do so say ensesa wotena se emma oba ejojo wo sa na ensesa wotena se ema be ma so obejojo oba so atiase emechi oba branet samento na nyojo mi na enso de nko okwa me fa so no fi be ma na beto aso eno na chese wadwuma no wa anya nwi eni ti Dr. Do say SMB test oba nom be ma nom me pa chow unya 18 years ya enom uyo ba wa fafura enom o breastfeeding so a enom why CS ya freyen number no screen ni so na tre months a wanya ansana ebe mo anoma ya mawanom oba se ubu nsa na emaye menamai se boso me so na me bu me nsa na se me ama nti se bibi ni na mo menti because menti pen bia eno na chese wo yoba enya de boso me ne so a abusua na obi de wada ne calendar o twa so obetie ma ofie buo yansa na wakọ ne boss osa boso me asutua meka because the da wo be ye ne fie wo ne brono ne so no obi abehun say yes oboso me aso na ye ya so ene boso me na so nya tese wo tiem onya tese wo ntimi ankwa dwuma o wo ye so da dem wo yare ene na boso me aso oni calendar o do wada ne calendar madam emo bi fa na ne calendar wane dem buoi aden bra SMB so se beboa ama watimi abu nsaboko ama black cloth ni nyina anane abesia ko kama wonti etiam obi a mpota wabu nsa so we oba na abu sana bi aba kama wankasa na ma feel comfortable wutim sa wankasa no ohun yo de because se free ya ho besen kwa wona wotu so ye fu mu aye odin ohun ni padua ni mu aye odin because se eye ba na ebetom a e ma o sign no se ba na ebetom e ba betom ko fra abusunya nya easy won so na ma abofron oni ama ase so tinta so rough not me say bo na ama eno wa hu say why ready say wo bewu etiano ma science na say wo de na nya ba na ebetom boso me mienu boso me ensa o message no emma e wo bran so a wonyem a abusua pe SMB test na no wo don say ni na ba besane abese akọ ama ho atọ afen so no say wonya o message from day 1 about 7 days afe to asokono na so tiba 6 days so tiba 5 days 4 days e was so say won say dia aka na embae no e wo hefa aka wa ya ase ho enti e was so no SMB test na enani moja SMB test na ni moja ebe na ne de aka ho na aya clotting na abobo ntonto a na ebe da ne fibroid ana se ebe ye bibi aya sisi aka wo wawudie nim no ebe na ne na fi ho ama na bese akọ na ho atọ afi ona mo say yes odo say so boka say yes be oba efi ono your oba na bese o fa nyinsan ya SMB test ni moja no ama de sisi a wode na no akwan ni nyina bese ko wi a obi on say afi pa na dem na wa fa afro wa would na to me na say dem ha dwin odo ba to ka on so ba na be ha dwin ofie e na no ma bi so de ba to be ne ba ne ye nti asase say din no akwa de to di we 2 months dem say say ebusia o wa fa about me to atase SMB test nti e kasa na eni age because ye de ensese ebo ebi say ye adwuma kese adansi dia e ba SMB test no do so enti na me kan farm on say to be ma o yire to be ma okun na entu ya de ase because mo no ma ye adwuma 15 butrim na ne na mo honam onam ye de odo adwuma tumi so wotimi de adwuma e wo abonten ko office timi ye adwuma kama osisi ni mu etimi ya kama e clear pens ne bibia wo osisi ni enu nkoto dwenim nyina firi wo woti adwuma yi ama ho ato na akodem so a eno ya friend side effect friend side benefit because no maduro ni wi ado benya na ekire no eno kwampo na do so bonus no na ya na ede obi koto adua na wa anto so a what aduane na tua ka bi no pento so wa anto ne so a say da bi aduane ne menni eto so ka tuwa bi no eno na ka no bonus no so atiase nti wonum SMB test ya bonus na ba di na ekire no ede so betimi ahama afa odem Also na bra kwa so no yes so as o ma fans say yes wo be memu na edre abusan to agu o man Ghana mu ha ba bia pharmacy shop bia benya bi herbal shop bia benya bi chemical shop bia benya bi koto SMB tesnan o kwa so pe social movement o pe spiritual movement o pe social media o pe the trendy edron strong man me pacho shatter movement edron na American wasem no simiso na American wasem no sincere me na American wasem no senior minister na American wasem no edra on man no akasa man ho fans when am to say yes what charge na anam and no empty number no that screen so me da fa me say me see try me photo and na no papa be share mo so try me photo am on phone no so ayema na the battle delete it your number no time to try photo abusia number na rika na 0558 379545 0558 379545 and we are the filler according to Dr. Edu. Second number is 0201 044 221 0201 044 221. Last number is 0243 989368 0243 989368. Number 3 na me dafo fra Eba Edu Heba Hospital. Na ye no edi nkomo kan how chain wa boda bridge wukojo to me pacho Freyin, Niano Kasa. Na Edre free Edu Heba Hospital and Eba, Ayaresabi Abusan Yakwadare, Ewa Yarishana Yarisen Nemu, ye 2 stroke was say Emma Obia or Yari stroke, Ada Watche. Na Obia won't say the Edu not and a chin na you crow, ya bonny pampers above what you want, sorry, no pampers, no, con, and one sem and America. And it is a stroke no actually Nipan at watch and funny brain. Oh, man, Cassim Befikrum, I want a headquarters, no, Ewa Ebusia, Udo man Cassim station. O ko ba fikrom obecho carry fro na bra obedu wono ma abusan ebe hwew ama ode hye no ne ho ato no kama ye what no to emu de obedem say yes wo da fie wo da yare sabia so asa wo djojo ho hotel ba because ya no VIP was ana normal was obewram nya afe na akọ yarefo a waba yare sabia na afe wo koja na no akosa lai amba cho ye ho ye nya sa wo wankasa o facility ni bibia ye intact or toilet and bath shem anything no bibia aye kama o change o patient ho a obi nyina wa wo show obi wonu ma just ye kofa enipa be time be sala won anim say de be ye change ne ho do da ne nchen o hu ne hu me patcho Edu Heba Hospital ye ntisa ya ma obi ane what o so any wo de usika ekuta won eho adwuma na ebe yama ho anything no medafo to be kafa enipa na ne ho atochema no bibi ha no fa ne brain wo Edu Heba Hospital na Awurade andom ona Dr. Do so de nubra nua haban ene dua hini efa yade biada etu ase ene nti enya stroke kwa na yesa yade biada sente hye wa na ye wa eno de me boso because na no pani bi de ne ba bre me na me mani ba kwa nso me yam hye me utimu se asma na wo ne ho ache but Awurade adom Edu Heba Hospital last week utimu se ye stabilize ni we na bibia e kama Edu no anapa me sorry ya na me patcho mo to say osanyame adom free na no e ba ne Thursday no ma bi fa na afi me ho atom na me ho ayem de won say o ye adwuma wie na hu emfaso hu sade na ko na ko yesa na ho aye wo de enya de wa ya wie na afi wo wi na yam hyehyɛ sade me ye be fa na ayemfa edrebe ya na enye yi enya try and error ewo Edu Heba Hospital ebusuafo ye ma wodro na ye de ensese eboka se dro na de ma ya de ye ewo osui eso adroni na wotwe asebetu na wotwe menu asebetu na wotwe miansa asebetu ampanso me bedu wono na wato wasori a woko wuyi a chia ko chia osimi ma chia na woko ba bi enne ne ya de bia etete wo emmema na moko dwaba mumu na nkwada huri agire mumu na ye tisi so ewo mumu me pamancho Edu Heba Hospital edro papa honoma oba ebeba ama ho ato me pa acho enya yaresabia oba ye ma odo na ene kochina kobra ansa na wayo ye machine sakase egu no mabusuan oba ye de be exam e fruit trimesu nase ne on say yade na efri ya na eba e ha ene ha eje do we ne de be ma ne wi a emu
bɛkukyɛ yɛn nsɛm nyinaa ɛde egu krataa so sɛ yɛn asadɔnkuma ne yɛkasa na ɔntia bɛkukyɛ yɛn nsɛm de akɔma ɔtumfoɔ na sɛ ɔtumfoɔ so ka no ɔntia media bi nim sɛ mpanin sɛ ɛnkyɛnkyɛ bi ayɛ dɛn na yɛsuae owuo ɛne yareɛ ɛbɛbɔ yɛto hɔ saa kowa yi yɛngyae ɛnnɛ ɛngyae ɔkyena nkosi sɛ yɛwura John Mahama ɛne n'afa yɛyi bidaa pɛde no pɛ ɔmampanin a ɔwɔ experience paa in terms of public service papa yi na nso sɛ deɛ ɔde yɛ yɛn akoko akuafo yɛka kyerɛ no nso saa papa yi yɛnim no yɛnim ne fɔre bae
President Mahama sɛ yɛsrɛ no baabi ɔde kokoo no akɔ ne deɛ yɛsrɛ no wɔmpagya mo ma yɛn ɛnte sɛ yɛsua ma no bɛyɛ mmɔbɔ wɔ sɛ wɔmpɛ sɛ nkora no bɛyɛ street children sɛ baabi ade afa ne deɛ saa biara na wopɛ sɛ mmra nkɔlaa no bi ma yɛ street children because sɛ no baabi a school bi yɛ sikasɛm yɛsua ni sika wode akora no kɔkɔ school a wokɔtua school fees bi a yɛsɛ yɛnsan ɛmmɛhan hostel ansa na akɔlaa no atumi anya baabi ada ɛnti sɛ no ama yɛbɔ pisa yɛwu
ma wei adaadaa yɛn bɛni abere paa nti ɛkwanya manya wei no Ghana mpanyinfoɔ a mowɔ Ghana ha monka san kyerɛ ɔmampanyini Mahama ane na ndisi aban ɔmaha akuafoɔ bosome nsia nie ɛna ekooko aban ne ntɔye bonya bre kura na yɛnya sika amfa ntɔmo na asa kokɔ bi ɛnko amayema nti ɛpɛ Ghana man akyɛw akuafoɔ ɛbrɛ wonti yesu.
All right, so welcome back from the quick break, taking you through to Bedford Chrome and back in studios again. It's now time for us to turn our attention to other matters. Interesting time away. This we went to the farm before we came back again, and this time around we're going to look at. Did I say I was going to look at the side? You know, somebody said a message in there. We'll check your messages but keep your messages coming on 0537158638. And the number 0537158638 is the numbers. Let's get to hear you via SMS and also on a WhatsApp on 0537158638 is the numbers. You can also join us this morning as we soldier on for God and also for country. It's now time to look at other matters that has come up this morning. This time around, we away from the front burner, we away from bringing you the big truth, the very important on the show, which we've just done. It's now time for us to look at one particular story that is driving everybody. I don't know whether it's money matter, no so. But it's a money no be problem. But what be the problem? So the family court is always a problem. And this morning we want to engage. We want to look at the side hustles in Ghana. Side hustles in Ghana. Survival strategy or the new normal? Do you have more than one source of income? What side hustle works best in Ghana today? Is employment alone enough to survive? What is your side hustle? Call us and inspire someone. Is that it?
That is it.
Yeah. Call us and inspire someone. I mean, what is your side hustle? Call us, inspire someone this morning. Side hustles in Ghana, survival strategy or the new normal. I mean, we want to look at the realities on the ground. So get involved with us this morning. Or you want to inspire somebody this morning?
Do I have a side hustle? Do I have a side hustle?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Maybe you have some side hustle.
Yeah. So I think that it depends on individual situations. There are some that just for survival. Yeah, because Aketiano and Sumbebia and so Yamianum Kata.
Okay, so Aketiano and so Yamianum Kata into Obese or Oceane, because this morning, right now, what we're going to do is to shift the conversation. In today's Ghana, one job is no longer enough for many people. From selling online, ride hailing, baking, to mobile money businesses, side hustle everywhere. But the big question is, are side hustles now a necessity for survival, or have they become the new normal way of life?
So yes, so I was saying that it depends on the individual. There are some that it is for survival, because in Ebano, intimi fanu incha 10th, ne do 15th. Nti woka say, o de o hu to eno nkwa so a, o rent tia. O be to aduane, o be fa car, o be tia tight, o be ma offering. Nina ka ho. Okay. Ebia ma me be frɛ. Ebia onua be frɛ. You know, we are more communal in nature in terms of our relations, family. Nti enya nko a boys, but we were for Charlie also. My SEO Pumpeka Krantu.
You know that.
Ubeto utilities, water bill or light bill or ubeto credit, ubeto data. And to show we na babu sumi few mainstream employment no. And me for 10th. They do 15th half of the month. And it's a one for BB one for plan and for BB and can one. So it is for survival, because the income side, income and so baby so you need to do something. Ejeba trotuma so do fame now share be now they support it. So yes, there are some facts. Yeah, you are talking about online sales. Now it's as if all my friends are selling online. The ladies are selling shoes, bags,
some
clothes.
Are doing advertising for items on online as well.
Yes. Okay. So they will go to the shop, take pictures of the items, post them online. When you say you need that, they will get them for you, deliver, you pay delivery fee or no delivery for whatever it is, so that they will also make something little from it. So people are doing all sorts of things. People are selling eggs, people are selling a lot of things, prepaid, mobile money. People are setting mobile money for others to operate them. People are selling water, delivering water. And so people are doing all manner of side businesses to survive.
Where everybody's now going to deliver services.
You get 1, 2, 3 motorbikes for someone. People have these cars that they drive on their off days or weekends or when they close from work. People are doing all manner of things, to add to, because some baby.
So more or less the Ghanaian hustling is just to survive.
It's to survive. For majority, is to survive. But there are others he's just interested in the thing. I say any interest be and or pursue. Ebi no na kope drawing pa or pe art, but popi se koye lawyer, could lawyer na could doctor na teacher. Into our pursue popi ni dream no. Into we our pursue popi ni dream na still now person ye bibi wo ne interest no ho. Into no ye art kakra it's just purely based on their interest, not because they need it to survive. Okay. There are people who are singing, not because they are singing or they are rapping or because they need the money. It is just purely based because on the mainstream there are times where
now we have more professionals are also doing get it into the side
job. A lot of professionals are getting into it.
But the side hustle are now becoming like a permanent lifestyle.
Of course. And it is a good thing.
If you look at it, it's becoming like a permanent lifestyle, economic reality that is dawning on people. So online shops, farming, content creation, all this is coming in. But the idea of wine job, life is like it's fading.
Yes.